You are a star child. You did not originate just here on earth. You know, you go from the cosmos far beyond. About the steps of the occult life, the spiritual life, and different things that spiritual people do, you know, the different things that they find themselves into, you know. Sometimes when you start out in this thing, you don't even really know what avenue you're supposed to take, what role you're supposed to go. And it can become confusing. Well, while getting ready for my ritual, because I told you guys I do them every week. That's what my spiritual team has me on. It's the year of the ritual for me and for my clients and different things like that. But what they wanted me to know is why. When you start out in this game, you know, I'm going to say like it's a game, but it's a hard lesson type of game. When you start out in this thing, you usually have steps that you go through. And one of the steps is you learn about your spiritual team. How do you learn about your spiritual team? You learn about your spiritual team through you. And how do you do that? You go back and you read your line, your bloodline. You go back and you research them. You know, do a little ancestry work on finding out where this ancestor came from, you know, your ancestral line. And once you do that, your spiritual team will draw towards you. And the reason they'll draw towards you is not only for your DNA, but because of the light that you originated with. You are a star child. You did not originate just here on earth. You know, you go from the cosmos far beyond. And when it's like that, they want you to open up the gate. Open up a gate so they can come through. And then some of these things that you find yourself desiring and wanting, they have set up where you'll be able to achieve some of these things. You'll be able to get them because you have had this discussion before you came into this life, before you came into any life or any existence. You were with them. You have a spiritual family. So once you go the route of searching through your ancestral line, you start doing their traditions. Some of the things that make them comfortable as well. One of the things that they have me on is the rituals. We have no idea. You have no idea how many rituals they perform to connect with their elders, their ancestors, and things like that to keep this thing going. It's dark forces and other type of forces that was always around them that they needed those rituals so they can open the gate to their people, their ancestral line, their spiritual beings, so some of them can help them fight off some of these forces that we now see today. So you start off by searching your ancestral line, and then the next thing you start doing their traditions, and then you started adding your stuff to it, because like I said, you're a cosmic being, but you're also an old soul. This is not your first time around, and by you being an old soul, it's things that you can add to this family line, to your family, spiritual, cosmic, all around family line, you know. Something that you can carry to your next generation. Some of us have children. We don't only have physical children, but we have ancestral children. We come from the fairy kingdom. We come from many places, you know, not just this plane, but many dimensions and realms. And when it's like that, you're supposed to gather new knowledge. You're not just in this situation just to be in this situation. You're not just here just to be here. It's things that you wanted to pick up and you wanted to learn and carry on when you end this journey. This is just one of your many journeys that you have already traveled. So after you do some of their traditions, like I said, I do the rituals. I do them with me and my clients. You start expanding out. Maybe you want to expand out into spells. That's something that I also do. You know, maybe you want to expand out into teaching different things that kind of flow through you. They may not at first seem like they're your own, but they're your own. Those are the things that you used to use. I used to do tarot back in, you know, other existences and stuff. And now I offer that stuff to other people. You might want to do tarot or cards or oracle readings. All this stuff is something that you was already doing that you're supposed to expand on when you find more out about yourself. It is about you. Your team is all around you. Don't ever feel lost or you're confused or you don't have anybody, because you have everybody around you in this dark matter. This is your space. Feel a part of this space. Use some of these tools that's here. That's why sometimes I offer these services to my clients. As far as, like I say, I perform rituals. I do rituals for them. I do spells for them. I do readings for them, all to get them started until they can do it themselves. I help them harness up that energy, the energy that's already within them. You already have that energy. You just need to open the gate to your people. And they're all around. They're not just physical beings. They're etheric, cosmic, all around. You know, it's just different stages that we have to go through to reach that level. You make your ascension and what the process is going to be. You tell yourself what it is. You unlock the keys to you, to that I, so you can see far beyond just this realm in your everyday mundane life. You are a cosmic being. Don't forget who you are. Always know who you are.